Hello there, Cancer. This is Pirate Readings. Welcome. I am Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about March. We're going to do the overview video, and then we'll go in depth at the end on the first week of March, being the 3rd through the 9th. All right? I want to welcome everybody, my kings, my queens, my in-betweens. I won't judge you if you don't judge me. All right? This is good news, and I love that you're all here. This will be a general reading for Cancer. So do be aware that if this doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Take what resonates and leave the rest. All right? Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and start out by lighting some candle here, lighting a candle. This candle is called Positive Energy, right? Positive Energy. That's very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so that's good news. We're going to have some of that going on. And I'm going to go ahead and cleanse our space with some sage so that we can begin this process in a nice clean way. I want you to know that for those of you who are here from Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, I have always cleansed my space. I just didn't do it on camera, all right? And you don't always have to do it on camera, but it is very nice to do on camera on occasion. So the cards are already ready to go, so they don't need a lot of cleaning, but I am going to clean my bowl of rocks. For those of you who don't know this about me, I am a certified transcrystal therapist, which means that I can use stones as a healing modality. So I have brought to you a bowl of rocks because these rocks are special, and they will talk to me, and I will talk to them, and I will talk to you about them, and we will have wonderful discussions about the rocks, okay? Because, for instance, I'll set these aside again. I'm carrying a pocket full of rocks. That's true. I use them to comfort and help me through my day. And so I have this pocket full of rocks right here. I have carnelian, citrine, rose quartz, fluorite, and pyrite. All right, so I'm going to set them in order now according to where they would go in the chakras on my hand. Using, this is the base, my toes, and this is my crown. All right, and this one's just here because it will fall off anywhere else. So we're going to talk about carnelian being creative center in your second chakra. A place of sexuality as well as creativity and abundance, citrine in your third chakra, but also an emotional center in your body where you store memories and things. At least that's what I was taught. But citrine itself is also a manifester, a master manifester indeed. Can help you with financial abundance if you need it, or carry it. Your rose quartz here is all about your heart chakra, and it's telling you it helps cleanse, clear, and give a nice warm hug to your heart, all right? And that's good news, especially when we need a little more self-love, all right? Good news. Now, fluorite. Well, this is a winner of a stone because while this one is blue and green, there's many that are purple and yellow and pink. So this stone comes in so many colors and represents the different chakras according to the color. I'm using this one as a throat stone. It helps me with focus and understanding and clarity for my throat chakra while I'm talking to you, because that's what I need it for right now. I want to be clear. I want to be, when I need focus, this is what stone gets me there, all right? Now then, this is pyrite, and it's really an all-around stone. This one's going to be focused on protecting all of my chakras from all the way around, right? You know, this is an overall protection stone. I use it whenever I need to be in large groups and I don't want to feel like I'm being like bumping into everybody too much, you know, and I want to feel safe. So this one helps me know that nothing will come past my aura or come too close to me and be in negative, right? No negative energies get past the pyrite, all right? So I like to keep that in my aura and keep me safe, all right? That's what's in my pocket. At the end of this video, I'm going to be pulling rocks from the bowl that will help you have a pocket full of rocks to take with you for the week. All right? So then you too will feel protected in some way. All right? So, or supported anyway. Excellent. So, let us go ahead and get busy pulling your card for the month, the stone card for the month. We're going to go ahead and lay these cards out so that you will have a support stone for the month. Come on, Cancer, talk to me about what you want, what you need. There it is. All right, I'm going to set these cards aside. And we'll go ahead and look at what we have. Oh, very nice. We have spontaneity and calcite. So, calcite is all about energy. It comes in the full rainbow of colors as well. It speaks to energy, pure, unadulterated energy. So if you put any calcite of the appropriate color on your given chakra, you will be energizing, cleansing, and clearing almost instantaneously away any negative energies, because this is a powerhouse. This is the boy, I keep getting the mushroom cloud of an atomic bomb, but the reality is that it's quick. It might be a little bit dirty. If you're not paying attention to how you're doing it, it can be a little quick and dirty. But be careful that you're doing it intentionally, right? You want to put this on intentionally, and you want to breathe through it and allow for it to happen, right? Do it in a meditation so you're allowing this thing to work. All right? It will be beneficial, it will help you, and you will feel supported. All right? So, but it's all about spontaneity. That's part of why it's like a mushroom cloud in your life. So, spontaneity is an interesting word because we're talking about the guiding message from my better angels for all 12 signs is that we need to look for luck and spontaneity and serendipity in our lives. So I'm going to go ahead and lay these cards out for you. They've obviously been pre-programmed, so you are ready to go. For my beautiful Cancers, we will get you 4 rows or 4 columns, one for each week, right? And we'll have the 3 rows being, for instance, where we are, what's blocking us, and what our solution is, all right? So this is good. We have all of these wonderful cards showing up, and we will go ahead and talk about the overview for this particular month of March, all right? We have, this is the week of the 3rd through the 9th. We're going to go ahead and talk about it briefly, and then we'll go into it in depth at the end of this video, all right? So, we have wisdom. Wisdom is here for you, talking about how as you begin this week, you're going to be sitting in a place of looking back and knowing where you are, how you got here, and all the lessons from the past. It feels like you may have documented some things. This is a glowing book of brilliance right here. All the sunshine in his face and on his hair is coming from the book. You can see that right there. So that's kind of fun. There's a little bit of a fool activity going on because that dog is right there getting ready to nip at his heels. So there may be an adventure that you're remembering, that you've documented, that you want to write down about, because you do have the support and a safe place to be right now. This is good news, Cancer. I'm glad to see that you have safe places to be while you're maybe looking at old adventures and remembering how you got there and what you know. Maybe you're planning a new adventure and, in fact, are remembering everything you knew before or what you learned before, so you don't have to repeat those old adventure problems. We've all had adventure problems, so you're working your way through it. Good job. The heart chakra. This is that one that's the rose quartz, of course, supports the heart chakra. The heart chakra is right between our breasts, and for all of my people, same place, same thing. It's our love center. It is our heart center. It is where some of the most intense feelings and emotions come from us, and keeping it grounded and keeping it full of love is very important. But we also carry some of our biggest wounds there. But what's interesting is I'm remembering that story about, okay, here we're going to tell the story. So yes, Cancer, there's the story of the old man in the town, and then there's the young man in the town who's very proud of his heart being perfect and every way. Well, there's the old man who has a bunch of bits and pieces in a crusty looking old heart where there's lots of holes and patchwork. It's a very patchwork heart. And he's like, the young man comes to talk to him and say, man, no. I don't want to have any part of hurting my beautiful, perfect heart. And the old man looks at him and says, well, when you're in real relationships and when you are close to real people, you're exchanging a piece of your heart for a piece of theirs. And that's when you take a piece of theirs and they take a piece of yours and you put them in each other's places and it becomes a patch. So the more patches you have, the more loved you are, right? And he's like, what? He's a little blown away by the concept, but he gets it. And he realizes that his perfect heart only means that he has protected himself so much that he has not been loved. And so it's important in this moment that he and that old man actually exchange a little moment, and they exchange a little piece of each other's heart. And that's the beginning for the young man of doing the beautiful thing of giving his heart to other people and having exchanges and having opportunities to go deeper within relationships, to have this connection and really feel it. So this is a beautiful thing. The more ugly your heart is, the more beautiful your life is. So huzzah, right? So that's the story I'm getting out of this card, and I hope that it finds you well. Let's look at these cards here. All right. Heartache and loss. So while you're enduring some stuff, your heartache and loss only happens when you've had a deep connection to another human being. Okay? So that is where things go. It can be a job, it can be a group of friends, it can be family members, of course, relationships, or even pets. When you have these connections and there's loss, your little heart's getting a new scar, and a new bit of it is getting changed over, and so it hurts, and that's okay. That kind of stuff is what's going on, and it shows that there's a depth to you. We've got the wisdom and we've got the heart chakra. So the wisdom of your heart and this heartache and loss are all coming together to tell me that you already have a scarred heart. Most of my Cancers already have a scarred heart, and that's beautiful. I love that for you. I know that sucks. It sucks, but I love it for you anyway, because it's really important that you haven't lived a one-dimensional life. You are, in fact, living a very two-dimensional life, three-dimensional life, and that's beautiful, and I love that for you. So we'll get more in depth on this at the end of the reading. Let's move on to the 10th through the 16th. We have new beginnings. Excellent. So even as we've lost certain things and had a very emotional week, we're going to move forward the next week and have a new beginning. All right, you will be starting something new. It will be interesting for you. It will be an opportunity for you to leap into the possibilities. Very good news. There will not be prosperity beginning, so this is blocked, right? This is not happening yet. So maybe we're starting it, but it won't fruit yet, okay? There will be no fruit yet for you, okay? So you might be getting paid later. You're going to do this job and get paid later. You put in the labor now, but you'll get paid later. Not this week, okay? But there will be harmony. That's awesome. This is going to be really nice. This could be a new relationship for a new person. This could be a new beginning in a relationship. That's very good. Excellent. And there will be If it's a work thing, you're going to have a lot of really good symbiotic moments where you're like, hey man, everybody's on board and everyone's moving in the same direction. This is super cool. Maybe, like I said, no paychecks right away, but you are definitely having a good week here. That is good news. And we'll move now quickly on over to 17th to the 23rd. No, I'm not in that big a rush. We'll calm down a minute. Just sorry. All right. Truth. This week we are working on keeping things in balance. There's a scale over here and a scale right here. So this is about balancing yourself against the truth and not a bunch of whatever other people are seeing about you or you're seeing about yourself. Maybe you have an inflated version of your vision of yourself that wouldn't balance out with what's really happening. Or you have a deflated version of yourself that you see, and that would not be balancing with your real reality self. So we want you to look at yourself honestly and see what you really can bring to the table as you're moving forward this week, okay? Be fair. Be fair with yourself. Don't be rude and otherwise cause more trouble for yourself, all right? So, this card here, movement, choices, and decisions. Oh, it's blocked. I'm sorry. But yes, you are blocked. You have different areas of your life where you would want to make changes and get going in the right direction. It's not time yet. It's like all of this is on hold. I feel like someone's still holding the check back. You don't get to have the check yet. Nope. No checks. No time to make all that financial decisions or movement. Nope. So you end up in emotional withdrawal this week. So you're going to pull back and say, okay, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take care of myself right now. I need to go feel some feelings and handle my business. Maybe there's some leftover emotional stuff from the heartache and loss from a couple weeks ago. And that's okay. Grief is funny, and it can come back like that, like a big old hiccup, where you end up with a minute to pause and you go, okay, I'm going to just withdraw from everything. Or maybe you're just broke as heck and you can't really get out there. That's okay. We're good. You're going to be fine. This is going to be helpful to you in some way. It's an 8, which makes me feel very comfortable that this is going to be a positive withdrawal, okay? Not a negative withdrawal. Good job. The final week, being the 24th through the 30th, we have the universe. Woo-wee! Nothing small about that, right? So the universe card speaks of everything. It's like the world card in the tarot. So it speaks of everything coming together, right. You're completing one cycle and you're starting another, which is really good. I'm really happy to see that for you. There's been a lot going on this month, and you have this stuff where you really need a break. You took a little emotional break, but it's going to come out that you've completed a cycle there, and it's going to be all right, okay? So good job. You're completing a cycle. Good job. When you finish one cycle, you start another. That's good news. What's blocked for you is resting and rejuvenating. So it's time to get busy. Super busy, all right? So you're going to be busy this week. As you start something new, you're going to start something new, get busy with it, be super physical, super not resting, and that's okay. You did that there. So you're going to do the resting. You rest here when you're in your emotional withdrawal, but now you're out making moves and making things happen. Because, hey, transformation is assured, all right? This is transformation right here. Boom, you are changing completely. So you're into the action, the big moves. I wouldn't be surprised if some of my Cancers picked up all their belongings and moved somewhere new. All right, this is you changing who you are and how you are in the universe. This is okay. Don't be alarmed. Don't be mad. Just know that this is what's going on. All right. Cool. So let's go ahead and put these aside for now, as we do, and then we will go in depth immediately on this first week. Boom, just like that. Here we go. Let's look at this. We have wisdom right here, and I have this portion of the Alleyman's Tarot that we are going to use to clarify this week right, that sits before us. I'm going to go ahead and lay out these cards. They're pre-programmed and ready to go. We don't have to wait or ponder the possibilities. We are here. All right, so we have wisdom. We were talking about how you have knowledge and understanding that is plotting your course. You are getting ready to maybe start a new adventure, and indeed, you have all the wisdom at your and other stuff like a safe place to be. This feels like a safe place for you to be, a safe haven while you work it out. So this is good news. I like that you have a safe haven. This is good news. Excellent. We also have the Seven of Cups, which is showing me that you will have opportunities and possibilities, okay? This week is full of options. The options before you are many, and you will find that some of them have nothing to do with where you want to go or what you want to do. So you'll just ignore them. Whoop, forget about those. Because there's so many opportunities, you might be confused, but I'm helping you right now as we speak clarify where you're going. So we're going to eliminate 2 because they're not going where we want to go. And then we have 3 or 4 of them that are going to be expiring soon. And so those 3 or 4 things need to be looked at immediately, right? We're going to look at those 3 immediately and make sure that we have like, oh my gosh. Okay, so, and the other 2 will not expire so soon, and we'll be able to look at them later. So we just need to figure out which ones of these 3 are expiring first and take advantage of them now. And then we'll, get on with the others when we can, all right? So that's the easiest way to look at so many opportunities all at once and not get too confused, all right? So be decisive. Let's go forward, all right? I like that there's some yellow in this card, which reminds us of the yellow up here. It has a lot of brightness and lightness to it that's going to bring it about some good things for you, all right? And the 3 of Wands. Aha! The 3 of Wands is talking about remembering where we came from and how we got here. Yes? Up. That's the 5. That's a 5. That's a 5. That's a 5 of Wands. So each one of these is a wand. My apologies. My misinterpretation on that is a little funny, but there you go. Trying to do these things on the fly sometimes gets you confused. So, this is the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is always about rallying the troops to who and where you want to go, right? So you're going to be rallying people to where you want to go and what you want to do. You're going to be getting people on board with your plan. You have opportunities presenting that you'll want to get involved, and you want to get other people helping you to get there, all right? So good news. You can and will be able to encourage people to join up. Come on, let's do this. And it will be awesome. Because Cancer, you can do that. It's very easy. You just say, hey, and they go, huh. And they come a-running. Now, we were talking about the heart chakra and the fact of how all the little pieces make the whole, and that's very important. But neglecting the part, of course, in its placement, you're blocked. Your heart is blocked right now. So even as you're looking to do a little exchange with somebody, maybe of like, I want to give a little piece of my heart to you, and you're going to give a little your piece of your heart to me, it might be blocked. Okay, so somebody may be blocking you from doing a heart exchange, is what I'll call it. But don't be upset. It isn't well timed. That's all. I think that it's going to happen. It's just going to be ill timed. All right. But I will say, for some of my Cancers, this is your moment to understand that this person isn't interested in you. I'm sorry to say it, but it looks like this person that you may be trying to do a heart exchange with may just not be that into you. And I apologize, that sounds terrible, but you know who you are, you know what's going on. I'm sorry. The storyteller here is here telling us, even as we look at what's going on around us, the stories we've heard or told ourselves about the situation aren't entirely true. They're blocking us from seeing the truth, okay? So as you approach the situation right here with this heart situation, accept it for what it is, right? And yes, relationships are blocked. Two of Cups is here to say, nope, 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 not happening. I feel like there's somebody here that might have been a little obsessed about somebody and had a lot of, like, a relationship in their mind. I'm sorry, this is just how it's coming through. And know that it's okay, but it's time to let it go, all right? It was helpful in that moment, but you need to let it go, all right? Release that from your pocket. Release that from your heart. You don't need this person. We're dealing with the heartache and the loss. Yes, I know rejection sucks. And that's what this card is saying, is that you're dealing with some rejection. Even though you had a plan, you're being rejected in a heart space. And that sucks. I'm sorry. I mean, it might be one of those moments where the best case scenario for now is to, nurture yourself and maybe get a pet. I know that may not be perfect or ideal for some, and if you need a break from all of that stuff, then walk somebody else's dog. You know what I'm saying? Find yourself a way to get some unconditional love in your life and know that it's okay, right? Be cautious and be careful, and feel your feelings before you jump into anything, okay? We have the Knight of Cups here, showing that indeed fighting for your heart's desire feels like the right idea, and sometimes it is. And sometimes knowing that it's all blocked is okay too. If this has more to do with these options and what your big plans are, awesome. Let's go ahead and get busy over here, as long as this doesn't have to do with your heart stuff, okay? I feel like these cards and this card go together, and these cards and this card go together. You can fight for your heart's desire with your big plans. That is awesome. No problem. The Nine of Wands, Nine of Pins. This is a Nine of Pins. They're all bowling. Isn't that fun? I can flip it this way, and they're still bowling. Isn't that crazy? Yep. So yeah, the Nine of Pins is all about your ideas and your goals and your ideas. You're not wrong in your ideas, okay? Most of your ideas are all on point, but you just picked the wrong person over here. This is just the wrong person. Don't hang on so tight. Let them go. Let them go and be free. You need to be free as much as they need to be free, okay? I feel like the storyteller is not only your story that you were telling yourself, but this other person led you on a bit. They gave you a vision of who they were based on whatever they were deciding to give you at the time, but it wasn't entirely true because they weren't exactly being honest about what their feelings were at all, especially as we step into the situation and go, oh, we're not doing any of that. I'm feeling crappy about that. So, sorry. I'm sorry, Cancer. I wish I had better news. I wish I could make this feel better for you. The most I can do right now is pick some rocks. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out some rocks for you. Get you 4 rocks. Oh, this is a good batch. All right. So we have yellow jasper, sorry. Oops. Pardon me. Woo. Yellow calcite. And we have pyrite and blue calcite. So this is very cool. I like this for you very much. So this is yellow jasper. We're going to take your emotional hurts from the past and we're going to ground them in earth. We're going to ground them and make them clear and understandable and let that wisdom come to you. All right? Now we're going to have yellow calcite is going to be the mushroom cloud of energy coming to that part of your world, your feeling space and emotion space in your heart and in your body. in your third chakra, and it's going to like clear it right out. Okay, so you have an opportunity to go through this process of grief. All right, now blue calcite, haha, same idea, mushroom cloud in your throat chakra, but it's going to help you verbalize how you're feeling. So if anyone gets near you and they were curious about how you're feeling, you're going to let them know. You are going to be very open about what you're feeling and how you're feeling, all right? So, but I want you to know right now, pyrite is here. Pyrite is here, and it wants to protect you and help you feel safe and secure in knowing that you are protected. So with all your work issues over here, you are safe and protected. And even though you're feeling heartache and loss, nothing bad is really coming at you. You just need to allow things to go so that you can move forward, okay, Cancer? Just let those things go so you can move forward, all right? Excellent. I'm glad to see you are protected while you're in this fragile space right here, and you will be taken care of. Good job. You'll be able to verbalize what you want over here. Good job. Excellent. Very good. This is good. I'm glad you have a pocket full of rocks right here. Let me know if you have a different set of rocks in your pocket. What's in your pocket? Let me know. Comment below. And of course, you can grab these rocks if you want them. And by all means, if you want to know what all's in the bowl, leave me a comment below and let me know. All right? And I'll figure out how to get that information to you. All right? Like and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know. All this helps the algorithm. I appreciate all of you for being here. I'm looking forward to talking to you next about the 3rd to the 9th. Thank you, Cancer.